Well, I want to start out by just saying thank you, leaders. Like, I was so excited. I'm Carol, I should say. Carol with a really long name, a big mouthful. It's Bauer Loniger, and I don't expect you to ever have to say that, so you can just say Carol. Some people say Carol BL, so whatever. So thank you, but I just wanted to say thank you for coming and giving up your Saturday morning to spend time with us. We have some awesome information planned. We're going to give you some information about our organizational changes and super exciting things happening within our organization. And then we're going to have some really good training content at the end of our time together, as well as a break in between and some time for question and answers at the end. So I just wanted to at least introduce myself and say welcome, and I thank you for all that you do.
Yeah, and I'm Monique Gaynor, so I too want to thank you. Thank you all for coming and for just investing your time and your talent and your treasure into Healing Haiti, and for being awesome leaders. You guys are doing an amazing job. This ministry would not be the same without you, and we appreciate your hearts and your willingness to serve in this way. So thanks for coming today. Do we want to have Elisa do her?
Yeah, I think we're just going to have Elisa do her quick little plug because she has to scoot out here this morning, but she has some awesome news to share.
Yeah. So everybody got one of these black awesome cards printed by Print for Change. That's why they look so great. So this year for the Sweetheart Ball, guys, we're on the west side, and guess what? The Sweetheart Ball is on the west side too. So we are in Minneapolis at the depot off of Washington Avenue, and we are so excited about this year's Sweetheart Ball. It's the Saturday after Valentine's Day, the 17th, and we need corporate sponsors to make this happen. So you guys know a lot of cool people, and I want to know those cool people too. So if you know people that want to sponsor or might want to get interested in Sweetheart Ball, please let me know them. My email address is at the bottom. It's super easy, elisa@healinghaiti.org. But let me know people that you might know that, hey, I work for this company and maybe they'd be interested, or I know this person from my church that's interested, or maybe you guys, hey, we can do it this year, whether it's this year's tax returns or next year's, guys. Let's make this happen. Last year we had a super we got a lot more sponsors last year, but this year we can do even more. So we start at the $1,000 level and go all the way up to $25,000. So please let me know anyone that you're interested or might be interested. Anybody, I'll talk to anybody or anything. So let me know. Something really cool I want to tell you about this year, the Sweetheart Ball that we're going to do, and this is for leaders. So if you bring your reunion to the Sweetheart Ball, we want to reward you. So this is how it's going to work. You brought a team to Haiti, and there's 14 people on your team. There's 16 people on your team. Bring all those people, have your reunion at the Sweetheart Ball, and we'll put your team in for a drawing to get a free trip to Haiti next year. By free trip, I mean Healing Haiti will pay for all of the expenses. The only thing you guys have to pay for is your airfare. So you guys get those free trips. Let's say, hey man, this time I really want my mom to come, or this time I really want so-and-so to come. This is a great time to do it. So have your reunion trip at the Sweetheart Ball, and we'll reward you for it. Okay?
And it's for the entire team.
Yeah, for the entire team. Yeah, we'll give you the guest house for free. John will even teach salsa lessons. We will now. Upon Grace out, she'll sing every night for you, I'm sure. I don't know what I'll do, but I'll make dinner or something. No, but honestly, we are so excited about this. We've played some fun games like Heads and Tails. And so this year we want to do the whole team, and we want to bring you guys to Haiti and just say thank you so much for what you're doing. Thank you for coming back year after year. Many of you, this is not your first leadership meeting. For me it is. But we're just so excited for what you guys are doing. And so bring your teams to the Sweetheart Ball. What a fun place to be at. I promise it's going to be a lot of fun. I won't sing at it, so it will be fun. Grace might sing at it, so it will be really fun. But yes, please come out to the Sweetheart Ball next February.
Well, I have kind of an exciting announcement. As you know, investing in our leaders is very important to us, and it's a job that Carol has been doing really, really well, and I'm excited to say that she's taking a part-time position within Healing Haiti. So I'm really excited to have her working by my side, and we're excited to have her. So just wanted to let you guys know that. I just want to let you know too what we're going to really focus on for 2018. Growing our partner ministries and sharing God's word is going to be huge for us as we continue to add church partners. We have churches all over the United States now partnering with us, which is really exciting. We have churches in Maine, we have California, we have them all over. And so growing our partner ministries and having more places to serve will become a very important part of what we do. So we're going to be focusing a lot on that in 2018. Obviously growing our leaders, because with new church partners we need more leaders. So that will be another giant focus for us, as well as growing those church partners and then growing our opportunities to impact families in Haiti. Mike's going to talk about our vision, our strategic goals, and that's going to be huge for us. We want to be farther reaching, and we can do that through serving through more partner ministries. And then local sourcing. You're going to hear about our local sourcing initiative and what that means to us and how we're going to be changing our donation process. Right now, you're all used to getting a top 10 list and filling up suitcases and bringing them down, and that is going to change. We're going to really focus on investing into the Haitian economy. We're competing with people standing on the street corner trying to sell their goods. And we really need to stop and take a look at that. So you're going to hear more about that from Mike today. But yeah, I just wanted to share some of that. So thank you.
So with that, we'll have Mike McCain, the COO of Healing Haiti, come up and talk about our organizational updates.
I think most people have heard about our mission statement as an organization, but I want to talk about that this morning because it's really important to us. Organizations without mission ultimately fail. Organizations without a clear vision, it's hard to implement and actually do what we're called to do. And God has called us to something tremendously important, and we're excited for that call. So our purpose as an organization, why we exist, is we believe that the world is a better place when families are strengthened. And we do it this way. We're a Christ-centered ministry, and we leverage resources. We leverage resources so that we can elevate and strengthen Haitian families so that the cycle of poverty is broken and the fabric of the community is strengthened. That's a high calling. Every single one of us have been to Haiti. We're leading people to Haiti. Why are we doing this? Why is this our calling? Because we know that, frankly, there is an orphan crisis around this world, and there is an orphan crisis in Haiti. As an organization, we could build hundreds of orphanages. We could. And we could fill every single one of them, and we could do really great work. But that's not what we're called to do. 80% of all the kids living in orphanages in Haiti alone, 80% of them actually have living parents. And so those moms and dads had to make a really difficult decision, right? I mean, at some point, they had to decide whether to keep their child or give their child away because they thought they could have a better life. And 9 times out of 10, when they put those children in an institution, we know what happens. Those promises were not fulfilled. The kids didn't get the education that they were promised. They didn't get the love that they deserved. And that's a problem. And we, as an organization, have this calling to change that. So we're going to strengthen families. How do we do it? Through job creation, through education, through the local church, through medical care, and through short-term mission trips like this. I'll talk a little bit about how our teams, our mission teams, are connected to the mission, because that's so important. You see, we have to weave our mission throughout the entire fabric of our organization. It's the filter with which we do ministry. So one of the things that I wanted to make sure is that this wasn't just words on a board, it wasn't on a website or a t-shirt. If we were going to say that this was our mission, and if God called us to this, then it's super important that we're intentional about it. So we have a 3-year strategic vision for the organization with 2 wildly important goals. And here's the first one. Healing Haiti will elevate and strengthen 5,000 families by December 21st, or December 31st, 2021. Now that's just not a number. We want to literally elevate and strengthen 5,000 families by name. We know who these people are. We know who their kids are. We know where they go to church. We know where they go to school. We know where they work, right? And we want to be a part of their lives and walk side by side with them. That's extremely important. How do we do that? Well, we do that in part through short-term mission trips. There's two ways. There's so many ways that you guys are a part of this mission and this vision, but there's a couple of ways that I want to talk about. Number one, these short-term mission trips provide over a third of our revenue for the organization so that we can do the work in Haiti. The reason that Grace Clinic exists is because every single person in this room is getting people to come to Haiti, right? And they're paying that cost, and part of that trip cost goes to our long-term ministries. The reason Hope Church exists, the reason Grace Church exists, the reason our schools exist, they can't sustain themselves on their own, right? We charge a little bit of a fee, but frankly, that's just so the families can have a little bit of skin in the game. But ultimately, it's from our short-term mission trips that we're able to actually hire the employees and make these ministries happen. That's all because of the people in this room and the people that go to Haiti. The other piece here is we actually have two mission fields, right? The obvious is the mission field in Haiti. But think about our own mission field. And the reality is every single one of us have been broken, right? The Lord has broken us when we've gone to Haiti. And when we came back home, we were different people. Think about what that's done for your own family, your own friends, your own network of people, right? Our mission field is also here. Our mission field is also to strengthen families here in the United States through these trips. And you're a part of that. Every single time you go to Haiti, every single time you bring someone down to Haiti, they come back and God is breaking them and asking them to use their time, their talent, and their treasure. And you're a part of that. We're excited about this strategic vision, and we mean it. We want this to be literally the fabric of who we are as an organization. I want to talk about local sourcing, because that's a huge part of this, and you have a huge impact as a leadership team to make this happen. So local sourcing is huge. When we talk about creating jobs in Haiti, when we talk about strengthening families in Haiti, the reality is there are over 10,000 NGOs in Haiti, more NGOs in Haiti than any other country in the world. Thousands of Christian organizations just like ours. And frankly, every single one of us are bringing down stuff to Haiti in suitcases. What do you think that does to their economy? You know, if we're an organization that says we want to leverage resources to elevate and strengthen families, and yet in every single suitcase we're bringing down peanut butter and, I mean, you name it. What does that do to the local peanut farmer that lives an hour away from us? Right? What does it do to the person on the side of the street that's trying to sell their goods? Because reality is, and here's the thing, we give these items away to our partners, but sometimes they're selling that, right? And we have to be real. When we align ourselves with partners and organizations, there has to be this trust. And sometimes what we've seen, and sometimes why you see an organization go away, if you want the behind the scenes, is because we're finding they're actually selling our stuff on the street, the stuff that we're giving to those kids, right? And this is happening all over Haiti because orphanages are big business, right? And there are local entrepreneurs that are trying to make money, and we're a part of that. When we bring our stuff down to Haiti, we're a part of that. We want to stop that. We want to stop that. We want to invest in the lives that we're trying to serve. We want to invest in the economy of Haiti. Well, how can we do that? We can create jobs, and we can actually leverage our resources. So, starting November 1st, we're not bringing stuff down anymore. We're asking your teams to bring a backpack and a carry-on, and that's it. No more suitcases, no more suitcases, no more stuff. And then we're asking each team to run a campaign. It's not required, okay? But we're asking each team to attempt to raise $500 for a specific campaign. So before you got a top 10 list, right? And you knew your teams were going to go out there and you're going to purchase this stuff. You're still going to get a top 10 list or something like that. But we're going to take those items, we're actually going to purchase them in Haiti. We're going to purchase as much as we can in Haiti. And if you have a team of 16, and we send down about 1,400 people a year to Haiti, and that's $50 a person, that's $70,000 a year that we're going to invest in Haiti. And think about the lives that will be affected through that. This is so important to us. And the people that are going to make this work are the people in this room. We're asking you to stand behind this. We're asking you to talk to your teams about this and to really rally behind what we're trying to do as an organization. It's so important. If you have any questions about this, feel free to come and talk to me after. There's a question and answer piece at the very end. We can talk more about it if you want to. But we're super excited about this, and it's so important to who we are as an organization. We want to do what God has called us to do, and we want to be true to our mission. And if we're bringing stuff down left and right, we're not being true to who we are and who God has called us to be. So we're just thankful for all that you do, and really excited for the year to come.
I'm here just to tell you two things that I think would be helpful as leaders to know about that we're really trying to reinforce right now. One is visiting somebody that you sponsor. So if one of your goers sponsors a child at Grace Village, or a teen, or an elderly, it's pretty easy for us to know ahead of time about that, because your trips are planned pretty far in advance. So if you ask anybody on your team, I know that we had asked to have it added to the application, but I'm not sure that it's on there. But if you could just ask, then either have them reach out to me, or you can reach out to me and let me know, and then we'll try and set a visit up. And certainly the elderly is very easy. Marnie goes ahead and makes sure that that person gets to visit as part of their visits. But with the transition teams, the best time is to catch them at the restaurant when you're visiting there, and they could have a little break and sit down and chat and have a little visit. With the kids, it's harder because of school, and we're not going to pull them out of school. So visiting them on Sunday when you're at church and having an opportunity for them to sit with the goer would be great. So that's kind of our plan right now. We've thought about it a bunch of different ways, and that's what seems to work best. We've been asked, though, to let the staff in Haiti know about it ahead of time, and that the parents can actually prep the child as well, because sometimes it's pretty stressful for that child just to have somebody pull it out. Here's your sponsor, and some of them have more than one, and so for them to be prepped and to have the mommies and poppies involved in that is what we're trying to work on, since we really want those attachments with the caregivers. So that's one thing. And then the second thing is that I think as you're thinking about your last night there and trying to help prep your goers about, what's next for you after they've had this amazing week, and there's so many things on their hearts, and there's just so many things that they're trying to process. But if on that night, if you would like to share about sponsorship, and just open up your laptop or your iPad or whatever, and just pull up and see who's available on the iPad or on the screen, that would be a great way to do it, and they can sign up right then and there. Sometimes you have that heart for that, but then you get home and you're in the midst of everything and you forget to do that. So it's just, I think, an opportunity for that. We have been in this past year, we've had moments where everybody's sponsored fully. We've been adding. So we have 2 elderly that are not fully sponsored, and we're adding a couple more, and we just are going to be adding a couple in the next weeks. So that's really exciting. We're able to expand that and get some of the people that were on the waiting list off, as well as we added Hope School. We're going to be adding a few more Hope School students, as well as we have quite a few Grace students that we added on this year just because we could. And so it's just really helpful to have another platform for people sharing about sponsorship.
At Grace, and you got a video today or in the last couple days. That is a result of the iGain program at Grace Academy. So remember when you walked through the school a few years ago and you got to the library and you're like, whoa, there's a library here. This is so cool. So next time you go, when you walk through, you'll go through the library to the Innovation Center. And there are 50 iPads and Apple TVs and projection screens. And there is a person that is running the technology there, or helping with the program. So it's called iGain because that stands for Grace Academy, Innovation and Nurturing, sorry. So this summer, a group of us went down. A donor gave the iPads, and it was just a goer that went through the school on one trip and thought, oh, this school needs some iPads. And we get requests like that all the time through the education team, but there's a lot of things that we know we can't sustain, and it has to have all the pieces in place. And this particular goer had works for a company that does tech support for schools. And so we have tech support for the iPads in the cities here, and they do everything remotely. So if we need to push out some new apps, they can do it right from the cities. If they need to, lock down a computer or an iPad because it's being used improperly or something, we can do that. They can't walk away. If they do, they get shut down like a phone would get locked up. And we can GPS them and know where they are. So we have like on-call tech support 24/7. And it's just the coolest thing. So anyway, we went down this summer, we trained the teachers, we trained students. We have several students that are like our little employees down there who we've empowered, and they stepped up, and it was so cool because we had them lead some of the teacher training for us. And one of the students in particular, he is a student that is, I can't remember, I think is he 19? And in 8th grade, is that right? So he's been in 8th grade for a while, and he is having a hard time getting through school in Haiti. The way he learns doesn't quite jive with the Haitian style of teaching. And so he's kind of looked at by his teachers as that kid that is kind of dumb and isn't getting it, and he's not getting what he needs to move forward. Anyway, he has a super mechanical mind. He can fix anything. We grabbed onto him as soon as we came down, trained him how to do everything, and he was presenting to his teachers during the workshops, and they were like whispering, like, he's going to teach us what to do. And then they were blown away. And now they have to go to him for help every day, I'm sure. So, yeah. So it's such a cool initiative. It's being used every day from the kindergartners all the way up to the philo students, and they caught on so quickly. So anyway, we brought the world to Haiti, and they can access a lot of information that they never could, and the teachers are learning how to teach in a new way, which is really great. The iPads and the projectors and everything they can go from place to place, so we can bring them down to the church. We can bring them to Hope School someday, maybe. But there's a lot of things that could happen with this initiative, so we're really excited about that. Yeah.
That's great.
And then total with Grace and Hope schools, we have almost 600 students, and like 75 to 80 teachers. So we employ a lot of teachers. Not all of our teachers are full-time. A lot of them teach at several different schools and kind of go from village to village, but lots of students and kids that we're affecting through this ministry.
Starry's is still a place where we're not able to visit. And I know that's disappointing to a lot of people, but we're asking that you just really trust us in that decision. Like Mike said, it can get really tricky. Just need to trust us in that decision, and we'll keep you posted if anything changes on that. But right now, We're no longer going to Dari's. Mother Teresa's, we are able to serve there again. We're excited. The busy summer months have kind of subsided, so they're back allowing teams to come, but it's only from 3 to 5 p.m. During the week. So, and I think on Saturday too, but we'll update that on the approved places to visit so that you know that we are able to go there again. And General Hospital is still off the list. What happens at General Hospital is we just create kind of chaos when we go in there. We go in there with great intentions. We create care packages and we want to help the people that are in the hospital, but really we just get in the way and we create chaos and people just clamor for the stuff. And again, it becomes literally about the stuff. We would allow a medical team to do a special trip there, but it would need to be pre-approved and it would be part of a medical specialty trip. So just know that that's a change. We're also excited to be adding some new ministry partners, and you'll hear more about that throughout the year. But one is the Haiti Deaf Academy. I'm sure you all know Meredith and Ken Henderson, and they are down there serving now. And we're going to have teams that are going to go and come alongside them and do some really creative, fun ministry stuff. So we've got a team that's going to be doing that in December, and just kind of start that process of what that could look like for us, because it will be a little bit of a challenge. And we do go to Montford and we have whiteboards and we have ways to communicate, but we're asking for creative ideas on what that can look like to serve there. And then the other exciting opportunity that we have is to work with Grace Church. Pastor Wesley has been talking to Mike McCain about, and vice versa, about ideas on coming into the community and maybe doing a VBS, a Vacation Bible School on a Saturday. Go in and pull in some kids from the community as well as Grace Church and School and do some fun activities. There are a lot of things that we could do, and it looks different than what we're currently doing. So we're excited about that, and we do have Annette Jackson that's jumping on board and is going to pilot that. She's going down as part of the pastoral advisory team in November and really going to kind of put some structure around that, and so we'll have that opportunity for you guys as well. So I'm open to ideas and places, and Jean is a huge part of who we rely on to help us grow our partners, but I know that you guys have connections too, so please let me know, and we'll just continue to work on growing it together. So yeah, that's it.
Okay, so some leader kind of just resource updates. Again, I just want to start out by, I listened to Mike McCain talk about who Healing Haiti is and the ministry that we do, and I just get goosebumps. I just feel like I'm so humbled and in awe of all the work that we do and all that we can do through us as leaders and through our teams. I just feel like I'm just in awe of God too, and that He trusts us enough to do His work in the world, and that starts by us just showing love and compassion and coming alongside our Haitian brothers and sisters. And so again, my job here as now this leader developer is to just love on you guys, love on you as leaders, pour into you, try to figure out what you guys need, how you can be more effective. I know a lot of you take one trip down to Haiti a year, and then you look at our website and there's so much stuff, so much information on there, and it can be overwhelming. And I want you to know that it doesn't need to be, okay? It all comes from the heart, and I know you guys have the heart to serve, and I love that about each and every one of you. I was so excited to come here today again because I see the names on the sign-in sheet, and I know who you are and who you get connected with, which churches, but I don't know your faces, and I think that's why I'm just like, I get to know your face now, and not just your name on a paper. So if there's ever things I can do, please reach out to me. I am here for you. I want to make life easy for you, and as you prepare your teams and get your teams ready to go to Haiti. So the ways I've been trying to work on that these last 8 months, and what my goals are for next 2018 is I've tried to restructure our Leading Haiti website a little bit so it's more intuitive of where you would find your information. Before we just had big tabs and some of our information was kind of buried in there. So hopefully now the tabs and where your information is, it's easier. So it's more intuitive with how you would go through your journey of preparing your team and what they need to know. And then also we have, we kind of stopped doing the leader update meetings because we know your time is valuable and you're all leading trips at different times of the year and it's hard to kind of make those meetings work. So we've created the Mission News, which Michelle, one of my coaches, has been helping me with. And this is just another way to compile all of the current updates into a nice format. And not all of our leaders are on Facebook, imagine that. So we get to send this out via email, and they're also posted on the Leading Haiti website. So if you're ever looking for current stuff. And then by popular demand, people have always asked who's who at Healing Haiti. So there's a new document on Leading Haiti as well, just in case you're curious, who is doing what these days? It's on there. So please do that. And some just new things. There's some new PowerPoints on team training meetings. The goer video has been just awesome. Like, just so thankful for that. Makes it easy to prepare your teams. We're working on a new updated short-term mission booklet, which will be coming soon. And then I just want you to know that we are a community. We are a community of Healing Haiti leaders, and it's sometimes hard to think that you're kind of connected, but we're all connected. And the thing that I love about being a part of Healing Haiti too is mission trips I know can sometimes get a bad rap, but I know that each week teams are going down, and even though our faces are changing on the team members, Healing Haiti and that heart behind it is still there, and the kids in Cité Soleil, the kids at the orphanages that we visit, they know us and have that relationship with us, and they know us as a community. So in order to help us feel more connected with one another, I want you to know that we have coaches, leader coaches, that are there to walk alongside you on your trips, make you feel more connected to us. So reach out to them. I know I think I just have Michelle here as a leader coach today. Wow, represent, way to go. And Jamie, I'm sorry Jamie, but she's so specific with some of her coaches. She coaches the Serenity Village team, so we thank you for that too. So my last little piece is, if you're wanting to find time on the calendar to take an open trip, because I always have teams that are in need of leaders. I have the calendar here. I would love you to see me during a break. Or if you just want to figure out, how do I build a team and how do I get a trip on the calendar, talk to me too. I want you to support you in getting a team down to Haiti and leading one. So there's ways to do that. There's people that I know are great networkers and have done a wonderful job with recruiting teams that I can put you in contact with, that can help you learn the tricks of the trade of how to recruit a team. And so hopefully our goal in 2018 would also just to create more marketing materials and make things easier to give to you leaders to help you recruit teams. So then we have Jim Ricker here from Print for Change to give us an update on what Print for Change all does for us at Healing Haiti and just the world.
So before I jump into that though, who's excited about not bringing suitcases? Imagine going through the airport and going through customs and it's like, they'll be right over by then. So, well, the reason I'm really here is just some of you have been with Healing Haiti for a long time, some have not been as long, and you hear about Print for Change a lot, but we just don't know how many people really know the story, and based on Tuesday's meeting, a lot don't know the story. So we just wanted to kind of present what the deal is with Print for Change. So for those of you who don't know, before Jeff and Alan started Healing Haiti, Jeff's family, the Gasek family, owned a very large printing company in Minneapolis. His dad started it in the 40s. Jeff took over when he was 25. It was probably the top 3 printers in the upper Midwest. They were very high quality, huge. And they sold that in 2004, 2005, and then Jeff and Alan started Print for Change. Started Healing Haiti. And then just as technology went on and online purchasing became a bigger deal, Jeff and Alan in 2009 started Print for Change. They went, hey, we know printing. Why don't we start an online printer like the Vistaprints of the world, the bad place. And then 50% of the profits will help fund what we're doing in Healing Haiti. It's just going to build an engine to help fund. They said, we know how to run businesses. We're not good at being nonprofits asking for money. So that's why they started it. I started working with Jeff in 2011. And so that's kind of why you keep hearing about Print for Change when you hear about Healing Haiti. And so you guys really are key players even in Print for Change as well as Healing Haiti, because the more we can print, the more we can continue doing the things that Healing Haiti is doing. And but anyway, so that's kind of the deal. Well, I actually need to also back up for those who don't know, because believe it or not, I get asked this a ton. No, I am not Jeff's brother, but I get asked that more times than you can imagine.
It's the hair. It's the hair. Just saying.
No, so we were started with, with that, or Jeff started that with the idea of let's build this engine and just help do. And you guys, you go down on those trips and you see all these amazing things that happen, and you get to Sunday night and you're like, oh, we're leaving tomorrow. We don't want to go. We want to come back. Can we come back next week? Can we stay another week? Can we whatever? This is a great way to just continue what you're doing. Share with your teams. Tell them not to go to Vistaprint. Tell them, check out Print for Change. We're very competitive in the marketplace. The quality is great, the service is great. And really the impetus is on us to make sure that you have a good experience, that you get a good product, that you pay a good price, that you get great service. Because if we screw up, this stuff doesn't happen. It's not like we're just going to lose a client or somebody's not going to be happy. This is what gets us up, and this is what drives us every day. So we really want to make sure that our customers are well taken care of. So we would love for you to share us out there. And so over on the table there is a little card. You can feel free to take a bunch of these. There's 15% off. Try us the first time kind of a deal. Take some of these, share them with people. Just got these about 2 or 3 weeks ago. We had Papillon Enterprises make these little bags for us, but inside there is 13 or 14 of our business cards, different ones that just explain some of our different foils and our glosses, and that it describes the card on the front, but on the back side it talks about all the different ministries that that Healing Haiti is involved with. So and how that print is affecting those ministries. So grab one of those. They're a great way just to share with people what we're doing. And if we hear that any of you actually use Vistaprint, your team will be randomly selected to carry suitcases through the airport with nothing in them. But we really seriously would love for you guys to share us. I mean, you guys are keys not only in Healing Haiti, but keys in just helping Print for Change grow and fund more stuff at Healing Haiti. So thank you for what you do for Healing Haiti. Thank you for your hearts. We get to do this, and it's so awesome. So very, very grateful for all that you guys do.